Hi, the New York Fed president says a rate hike in September is less compelling now. Existing home sales in July were the highest since early 2007, right before prices started to tank. Home values slipped a little bit in July for the first time in 4 years. 1.5 million Boomerang buyers will be hitting the market in future years. And the Mortgage Bankers Association is saying housing demand will surge over the next 10 years. Hi, I'm John Wick with RealEstateDecoded.com, and I'm a real estate agent in Arizona with HomeSmart. And let me give you my top 5 real estate news stories for this week, the week ended August 28th, 2015. Hi, the Fed was expected to increase the interest rates in their September meeting. It was a conventional wisdom. But now with the stock market volatility over the last 10 days, that is kind of the consensus is thinking that will not happen. Nevertheless, for a home buyer, it was not going to make a lot of difference. They were thinking of maybe a 1/8 or 1/4% increase in interest rates. And now it looks like it'll be pushed out further. But we'll see. There's still talk that it could happen in September. Existing home sales rose again in July, which is kind of the high season. And it's the highest since 2007, which is when prices were at the highest during the bubble. So that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing, but it gives you an idea of how many homes are being sold, kind of levels we haven't seen since the boom. But on the other side of the coin, home prices in the US fell for the first time in 4 years on a year-over-year basis in July. So that shows us losing some momentum on prices, even though sales remain high. So you can kind of pick your poison. It looks like we may be in a transition. Some of the numbers are going up, some of the numbers are going down. We may be in a transition. A lot of people are bringing up Boomerang buyers. Those are buyers who were previously foreclosed on or had a short sale and they couldn't really get a loan. Now a lot of those people are getting off of that, so they should be able to get loans in future years. My concern on that is that people are miscalculating a lot of that time lag because there's so many people buying homes with FHA. So the result would be there would be more of those Boomerang buyers hitting the market sooner than expected now, which could have been some of the boost we saw in 2015 and maybe next year as well. But then further out, it'll be smaller than expected if my theory is right. And the Mortgage Bankers Association came up with a study which says there will be a surge in housing demand over the next 2 years as the Millennials, which are basically the children of the baby boomers, as they come into the market and buy their first homes and get in. And that is what it shows. So what's coming a lot, it's getting started now, should go for about 10 years until a lot of the Millennials get their first home. What the study didn't say was that after those 10 years, housing demand should be shrinking because the baby boomers like myself will start dying off, and then you don't have and their children have already got their homes, and there's a little bit of a shadow after them as lower numbers of young people coming in afterwards. So housing demand after those 10 years are going to be weaker, just FYI. So I'm John Wake. Be sure and subscribe to my website, RealEstateDecoded.com. I've got a nice tutorial there, a video tutorial if you want to find the #1 best way to sell a home. And if you have any questions, please leave them. I'd love to get your comments. If you know anybody who's thinking of buying or selling, they want to get up to the speed on the market, send them to the website. Or forward them, even better, forward them this video. Thanks so much. Take care.